Crush your idols. That's what came to me. Yes, I was thinking, just a lot of stuff kept happening. I kept thinking of stuff. And now I'm like, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. I said, crush your idols. Do you guys know what an idol is? Have you ever heard of what an idol is? Yes, crush your idols. Honestly, this might relate a lot to today in a weird way. Take it how you want to. But an idol, per definition, it's an image or representation of God used as an object of worship. Okay? Used as an object of worship. I'm your idol. That's unfortunate. Honestly, I love that. I love that you said I'm your idol. I appreciate that. But we need to talk about this because, that's going to come up, okay? Because you remember that philo where I said, did you really think this was it? You guys remember that philo? You remember the best is yet to come? Does that sound familiar? You remember that philo? This is that philo's brother. Because these concepts relate very, very well, especially in terms of processes. So this comes up. The best is yet to come makes sense with crushing your idols. And now I understand this concept of idols in life. That's why I said I'm pretty guilty of this concept. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and act like I have things in my life or I had things in my life, even currently that I have, sometimes I've probably worshiped them or gave them too much time and attention when I shouldn't have. That's what an idol is. It's very, very simple. So I'm guilty of this. Don't get it twisted. But honestly, somebody said, Josh, you're my idol. A lot of you have different idols, different things you worship in life. But I'll tell you, some of you better get some decent idols then. That's fine. Like I know I'm guilty of it, but I at least try to aim high. But seriously, some of you guys are getting hung up on a past situation or your own past that's not even worth it. You guys are focusing on something so much smaller than you. If you're going to have an idol, at least make it understandable. Like maybe like Warren Buffett. I could see that. Maybe like, you could go down the list. Like some of you guys are idling and worshiping a lot of stuff where it's just like, that doesn't even make logical sense. So that is key. But I really hope you guys get this. And what I'm going to try to say, the whole point of what I'm talking about here is I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm not here to tell you you have this, you have that, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's not what I'm talking about. What I want to do is give you guys peace of mind by understanding this concept, because sometimes in your life, some of you will do the idol crushing. Okay? Sometimes you will be the one who crushes the idol, and you will notice something in your life, something that's just not really worthy of your worship, if you really think about it, and you will crush it yourself. Other times, God will do it for you. That's one thing I've noticed. So and it's very, very humbling. I'll explain that in a little bit, but regardless of who does the crushing, the point is you will be brought into something worthy. Ooh, you will be brought into a worthy future, a worthy God. Y'all don't feel me on that, okay? This probably may not make as much sense yet, but this should probably solidify it for you, okay? What I'm really trying to tell some of you guys is to stop chasing the dragon. Do you understand that? Stop chasing the dragon. Stop focusing and worshiping on something from your past, big or small. Some of you guys get really caught up with chasing the dragon, but I hope you know that dragon that you're chasing, that's the idol. Do you see what I'm saying? Some of you guys, I'll tell you right now, as a trader, I've been here many times, and I know some of you are in the same way. Some of you hit one big trade in your life. You just hit this one big trade, and you have literally been spending your whole entire career up into this point trying to replicate it. Y'all don't feel me? You're chasing the dragon. Something happened in a trade, and you've been spending your whole career trying to replicate it. Honestly, this is what I'm trying to tell you here. Crush the idol. Let it go. If you're able to crush the idol and let it go, you will realize you will get blessed in a different way and in a better way. That's what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say with this whole This is what I've been going through so many different things, and I've been realizing, again, it's a humbling moment sometimes. Sometimes you do the crushing, sometimes it happens, right? But it's crazy to think about, because you need to stop fixating on something that you thought was good and worthy in the past, okay? You thought it was good and worthy of your attention, and then you got to realize that you have something better and different right ahead of you. That's why you're going after one trade. I need to replicate this. I want to replicate this because you think that's the best it's going to be. That's why I said this is the best is yet to come's brother. But it comes from this idol, this object in your mind, your memory, this event, whatever it is. You keep worshiping it and you keep thinking about it, and you thought that was the best. So like I'm saying, if you understand this, if you understand the chasing the dragon, it'll make you realize the idol that some of you have, and you probably will have the power to crush it yourselves. Other times, like I said, God will do it for you. That you don't realize. Come on. You haven't had that happen sometimes? Just out of nowhere, snap of a finger, God just brings something right in front of you, and it's just so much better than anything you would have expected. You can't even explain how it was. You can't even explain how you got it. And then once you get it, you realize how foolish it was to want the thing that you wanted. Oh, come on now. Come on now. See, that's when God does it for you. God will crush an idol because something will come into your life, a trade, an opportunity, a job, something, an idea, and it will just totally obliterate whatever you thought that was good and worthy. You wanted something, and then you got something so much better. You're like, damn, why would I even want that? I can't believe how foolish I was. Some of you just wanted $25,000. You got blessed in a way different way. You sitting at 100, and you're like, damn, I can't believe all I wanted was just that. Some of you just wanted to finesse shit your whole life, and then what happened? You're like, damn, I don't even. You didn't control it. That's God. So, what I'm trying to tell you guys is either you crush the idol or God does. You have to, all of you know what I'm saying. All of you are chasing a dragon. You know exactly what I'm saying. You know it deep down in your heart what it is. And you're like, all right, well, some of you might not be able to crush it. Sometimes it's just God. But like I said, this is the best is yet to come's brother. I'm here to just give you some peace of mind with it because this is how God works. Okay, I don't want to be the guy to tell you how God works. You know, I still discover how God works every day. But what I realize with this is that this is the process. It starts with the idea and the faith. That's where, do you really think this is it? The best is yet to come. That's the faith. Did you really think this is it? You really thought that idol was it. But then the idol starts to get crushed. Whether you crushed it or whether God crushed it, that's the process. So I'm just trying to give you guys the peace of mind right now on this journey, because the best is still yet to come, and that idols are going to start falling in your life. That's the process. Do you see what I'm saying? I told you this, Philo, a couple months ago. The best is yet to come. If you believe that your mind was open, you're able to start thinking about something bigger. You're like, yeah, it gets you excited, but it doesn't mean everything fucking changes at the snap of a finger. So what's the next step? The next step is you'll start to notice idols start falling. Whether you do it yourself, you'll notice, wow, I have more self-control. I don't want this stuff anymore. I could do this. I could do that. You know, I am going to start making a long term. I am going to start saving my money. I could do that now. You realize you were idolizing gambling. You were idolizing whatever it may have been. And then sometimes God will just, that's it. He'll do it for you. But that's the process. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Because sometimes, that's why I'm trying to give you guys peace of mind. Because sometimes a lot of you believe and you're positive, but you haven't seen it next. So you're like, what's going to happen next? I've been positive. How come? Where are the idols? It's either going to be you or God that's going to be crushing them. So I hope you know that's the process. Idols are going to start getting crushed next. Okay? Seriously. What you thought was good is going to be replaced with better. What you thought was enough is going to be more. You will get better and more than you wanted. Okay? If you're already experiencing that, I really encourage you to understand and pay attention, that's God crushing the idols already for you. Some of you thought that was enough, you got better. You thought something was good, you got even more. Okay, I hope you could realize, wow, those idols, those mental blocks of what I thought I could do, what I thought I could accomplish, what I thought was decent is wow. So hopefully you genuinely could thank God for that. And hopefully you could be aware of that. So if you haven't, I want you to start thinking about the idols in your life. The ones that you could crush. And this is what I really encourage you to ask yourself. Or ask the idols, honestly. Maybe ask the idols themselves, that thing, that memory, that whatever it is you're holding on to. Honestly, that trade, that play, that amount, that career that you thought is the only thing you could ever do. Just ask it. Like, hey, are you the top? Like, are you really as good as it gets? Ask that idol, can things be better than what you're telling me is all there is? Simple as that. If the idol has to answer back and the answer isn't, no, this is it, that idol needs to be crushed. Woo. If it could be better, it could be crushed. So crush the idol, my friend. That's what I'm asking from you guys here. And really just think about this stuff and start, I rebuke the mindset coming into 21 that, yeah, some things were good, but it's never going to be like this. Some things are like this, but it's never going to be like that. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that again. You're right. You're not. You're never going to do that again, dude. Amen. You have something better. You have something bigger. So, it's very simple here. This one's short and sweet. I think it relates a lot today. I don't care what happens in the future as we move forward into the future. Whatever happens, I hope you guys don't get so caught up in what has already happened, and I hope you do not define yourself, your opportunity, everything by that past, because that's right now your internal battle. Yeah, you believe this whole time good things are going to come. So the next step is you could either be asking God to crush the idol. I hope you're waiting on God to crush the idol, but some of you are going to wake up one day, maybe after hearing this, maybe you're going to start thinking about those idols and you're going to realize, wow, the next step of this process, yes, God told me there's going to be a lot more to come, but I can't walk into that if I don't crush it. That's it. God says he knocks on the door. He doesn't open it. You have to open it. But then at the same time, I'm not one to talk. I'm really, really not one to talk. Okay? Because I haven't crushed every idol myself. That's why I will humbly, with my face to the ground, I'm humbled by God. Because at different times, he crushed them for me. And it's just like, you big dummy, like, you really thought? It's crazy. And that's what I've been seeing in many aspects, especially coming into 2021. So I'm very, very hyped, and I'm very, very excited for some of you. And some of you, I want you to keep this in the mind. What is that thing that you keep focusing on? Because at the end of the day, it's like, are you giving your attention to the positive thoughts? Are you giving your attention to God, or is there something else that you're worshiping? You worship God in the mind. That's what it says. A lot of you don't like church because you thought you had to sing songs, dance around, bow down, do all of this stuff. But realistically, it's in your mind. You worship God in the mind. Some of you worship the stocks. Some of you worship, I don't even know what you worship. That's why I say be careful of what you watch. Be careful of what you smoke. That's why some people, we've talked about that. That's cool. I'm not going to judge you for what you do. I may do what you do, but the question is, do you worship it? Is it on your mind 24/7? Is that all you think about? Is that all you have to do? Is that every single moment, just think about what you're thinking about? That is what you're worshiping. So why is it, as we are getting into 21, as we are getting into opportunities, we have so much to accomplish. There's so many opportunities. You guys have internet. You have skills. You've been getting taught. I even plan to teach you 10 times more than you fucking learned last year. So why do you keep worshiping another thought that is so much less than what it is. And I'm telling you now, you're either going to get it yourself and you're going to wake up and say, you're right, dude. You're going to start going to the gym and start crushing your idol. But sometimes God will do it. I can't tell you how it's going to work. If you want to take control, take control. If you want to wait, God is good. God is merciful. He's done some crazy shit. But that's the next step. So, all I could leave you with is a peace of mind. That's it. I want you to think about those idols. The more you think about them, I hope you think about crushing them. Because if you think about crushing them, maybe God will do it for you. Simple as that. And I'm not your idol. You want me crushed? Screw you. But it's not. You know why? You want to be me? There's better than me. Why the fuck would you want to be me? I'm a flawed human being. I didn't make $1 billion yet. I could do a lot of different things. I want all of you. I've said it in here every damn day. Why do you think I give you what I know? Why do I teach you what I know? Why do I tell you what I know? Why do I make an effort for that? Why do I want to put you guys on? I want people to have opportunity. We didn't build this platform for just fucking me. It's because I want you guys to be better. You're going to buy me a house. I didn't say I'm going to buy you a house. You're going to buy me one because you're going to be better than me. So that idol is already crushed right there. A lot of you want to be this. You want to be that. You think this is the goal. You think that's the goal. You think that's your idol because you have not seen enough yet. And that's the point. It's on you to either expand your mind yourself or God is going to show you more than you've ever seen before. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? It's a humbling experience, though. And that's the thing. Some of you, if you have not learned to be humble yet, it's hard for God to crush an idol for you. I promise. Because God will crush the idol in front of you. And if you're not ready to experience it, you're going to be all shameful. You're going to feel bad. You're going to feel sad. You're not going to have the same energy, anything. Oh, y'all don't feel me. So I'm saying, are you ready for it? Are you ready to be humbled by it? Are you ready to feel stupid that you wanted something so small? Are you ready to feel so stupid that like, damn, I can't believe I asked for that? Wow. That takes a lot of humility. Every day. That's why I said I've been feeling very humble lately when it's all said and done. So crush the idols, my friends. 2021 is going to be great. And I'm excited because some of you it's going to happen. Some of you, whew, God, I'll tell you this, in the process, God works in mysterious ways. But I do know he's a fan of people who crush idols. So like I said, I don't know how it's going to happen. God may do everything for you. You could do nothing and God is just going to bless you and surprise you. But if the scripture says anything, there's something about a man who crushes the idols. The fact that you take control and say, you know, I trust God has more for me. That is too small for me. There is more than that. God said go when he sent them into Israel, when he sent them anywhere, any of God's people, he told them to crush the idols. He said, don't worship other gods. He said, crush the idols. You know, I could give you the whole Bible. Y'all scared of the Bible, I know. It's very simple, though. I thought I was going to go to hell my whole life based on my conservative-ass parents telling me about it. Raised in a church where people would judge you, all of that shit. Says, what's the key? They asked him, how do I get to heaven, Jesus? He said, very simple. It encompasses everything. 1, put no other God before me. Crush every idol. 2, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's it. Simple as that. So I hope some of you pick up a sword, a hammer, whatever, and crush the idols, and God is going to work with you on that. But even then, even if you don't, because don't get it twisted, God does not work based on actions. We've already talked about the sovereignty of God. He will do whatever he pleases and whenever he wants. If you think you're going to earn a blessing based on the hard work of your hands, that invalidates the whole text. So I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know God likes people who crush his idols, but that's not the determining factor. Woo! So I hope you feel me, man. And I love all of you. And I hope you're ready to see idols crushed, because that's the next step. And I encourage you to pick up something to crush it yourself. But have peace of mind. A lot of you are going to get your minds blown this year. And next year and year after that, I don't know the timing. I don't know God's plan. But I do know that is the next step in the process. So, that being said, I hope you take that to the bank, baby. Take it to the bank and believe. But that is your philosophy. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile. Press high chat. X out the chat. Hit the thumbs up button. Second link for the nightly watch list main channel. First link for the Screaming Large Bootcamp and Real Estate course. Follow me on Instagram at The Trading Fraternity.